started. Today is a great day here at National Harbor, and most of the times you say we got to stop meeting like this, but when we do events like this, it's great to get together again. And if you remember, in the last 60 days, we've had several times to do this. Back in November, probably the 20th of November, we had the announcement or the opening of the Tanger Outlet Center, and we have those representatives from Tanger here, so if you want to ask them some questions, where are you guys? Right there, they're in the back, so they've got questions if you want to answer that. We have representatives here who are going to be involved in this. Wolfgang Puck, Frank's around here somewhere. Frank's in the back somewhere. So we got a lot of people who are going to be benefactors of this. Again, we had the Tanger opening, and then we had the MGM announcement. And now we have this. So we're rolling out the wheel, as one would say. So we're really excited about that. And in horse racing terms, I'd call that a trifecta. So we're really excited. I don't think anything is happening like this anywhere in the country. I mean, if you really look at what has happened in the last 60 days, there's nothing like this happening in the country. When you combine the wheel, the Capitol wheel, the MGM Resort, and the Tanger. So I know we're proud of it here at National Harbor. I know the local representatives are happy, and I'm pretty sure the community's happy. And there are some local elected officials here that I'd like to recognize. O.B. Patterson is here. O.B., if you could stand to be recognized. The county executive, Rashern, is not here yet. He's on his way. And we have county council chairman Mel Franklin. Is Mel here? He's on his way. So we'll keep talking until those guys get here. But if you really look at what the wheel is all about, it's the right time. We didn't start really flipping the switch on this until in, let's say, September. So from September till opening is going to be at about a 9-month period. So there's a lot going on behind the scenes. It's under construction right now, and again, it'll be open in about 100 days. So we got a lot to do between now and then. Just some particulars about the wheel. It's about 175 feet tall, and it starts at about 20 feet above the water, so you'll be at almost 200 feet when you're at the top of the wheel looking down at Washington. And there's each cabin is 6 to 8 people, so if you want to squeeze, you're really close, you can get together, you can get 8 people in there, but most of the time it'll be 6. The wheel's at the end of a 770-foot pier. And it's going to be a great addition because it's going to bring probably 600 to 800,000 people a year. Seattle has done over 1 million in their first year. So we like that. Yeah. We've got a goal to beat that. You can go to they have one in Niagara Falls. I don't think you want to go there. It's a little cold right now. You can go to Seattle. That's pretty far, and it's always raining there. So I think we can wait a couple months here and just go visit it right out here at the end of the pier. So if you're excited about this as much as we are, this is great for kids and family. It just adds another dimension to National Harbor. When people have a choice to spend their time, they're going to come to National Harbor because there's something for everyone, as we say. Again, whether it's the outlets or it's MGM or it's the wheel or it's the carousel. For those who don't know, we built the carousel. We spent a decent amount of money to complement the Children's Museum. So there's a lot to do here for every member of the family. And I would say that we got a couple tricks left up our sleeves that we'll be announcing in another 30 to 60 days. So tease you there a little bit. So hopefully we'll be back here in another 30 to 60 days talking about another event. With regard to the wheel, again, it's just complimentary. We're going to have packages so that everyone can put a whole myriad of things to do. Whether it's the carousel and it's the wheel, you can combine it all together and spend a whole day here, a whole weekend here. Because now people are going to travel long distances from out of state bringing their tax dollars here to Prince George's County and spending them right here, which we like to see. So anyhow, we're really excited about it. And to give you a little more visionary detail, I'd like to introduce my father, Milt Peterson, to give his insights on this.
A befitting name, the Capital Wheel. And it's befitting that John says, hey, this is a perfecta. Perfecta means 3 in a row. And how I look at it, yes, Tanger opened. Tanger opened with the largest opening ever in their history. MGM, great company, coming to go to National Harbor, coming to Prince George's County. All of this really started, a lot of it started because there's a gentleman here named Mashurn Baker who, while running for office, said, we're going to do economic development. And we as developers take real big risks. And we only take those risks if we have people with us. And this administration and this county council is saying, we want economic development. We like what you've done at National Harbor so far, and we'll work with you. So that gave us then the backing, the courage, financial courage, to say, let's try another one. And this is bringing the wheel. So that's John's trifecta, and I think this trifecta is a good win for everybody concerned. You know, we're really building here a city. Now, cities are just like people. They have definite personalities. Some are exciting, and some are dull and mundane. Right? You know people that way. Which would you rather be with? That exciting person, or with that mundane, boring guy, or especially worse, with a woman? Okay? You like that excitement. Well, we're bringing some more excitement with this John's trifecta. And we all win. And the person, when you look at National Harbor, when we say it's a city, it's for those people who live here, and this is their residence. And so they love it because it's close to the city. We've got transportation, they got restaurants, they got shops, and they're a vital part of it. And then we've got the business people who are in our office buildings. This is their business. This is their life here. So we have to be sensitive to that. Then we're for visitors, for tourists, and especially we're here for our neighbors, Prince George's County. So as we develop this personality, okay, we have to be sensitive to each of those disciplines or each of those groups of people. And, you know, when we came to say how this came about, is my wife and I were in Paris. And we were on the, what is the fancy name? Place de la Concorde, which is halfway between, yeah, you're smiling, halfway between, you know, right close, but the Louvre, and then you've got Saint-Gillier, and it's on the Seine River. So we saw this wheel with a big long line. And I went up and got all excited. And I said, gee, I'd like one of these, okay? Another toy, okay? And I then said, but will it fit? Because we have to put things that fit. Just like a bad shoe, I got a 12-4E. I went for years with the wrong size. It hurts, okay? So we said, does it fit? So as soon as we came back, we as a family, as well as executives in the company, went up to, we looked it up, and Chance Morgan is a wonderful company in Wichita, Kansas, family company. And they had done a wheel in Niagara Falls. So we, all 10 of us, went up there. And the reason wasn't to say, do we like it? But did we say, would it fit? Would it fit in National Harbor? And we came back with a resounding, yeah, that's a great idea. So we then visited the Chance Morgan in Wichita, Kansas, third generation. We're now dealing with Mike, and it's three generations of the family. And we then made a deal, got the ideas of it. Then we came back and did our permitting through the courts, et cetera, and we're very much pleased to be able, we want to open for the spring season. And so, yes, we think we'll be able to open, say, in the April 15th to April 20th. That's our goal. Now, when we look at this and anything new comes to Washington, most people say, well, you're in competition. You're wrong. You're dead wrong. When the museum came to Washington, was that competition for us? No. That was complementary. It's a wonderful place. Washington needs new elements. Well, it needs new features, attractions. And the museum was wonderful for us. The county executive has a wonderful relationship with the mayor, for instance, of Alexandria. When we do good things here, great things, new attractions, it helps them. And they're very complimentary, and they help us. We get a water taxi that's doing 3 to 4 times the number of trips. Why? Because our people go there, their people come here. So we're not competition, but we're complementary. So, and here we are now on our wheel that can serve lots of purposes. John, why don't you talk about the education kind of stuff that we're doing with this? And also, if anybody wants to get remarried, well, you can always go in our VIP cabin, and people do that. We have coming with it a VIP cabin, and you can take advantage of that. But let me finish by saying, you only do these things when you're working in an environment where people want it. And that, in this instance here, National Harbor, is we have a county executive that ran on the idea of, I am going to do economic development. Well, he has backed it up. When we did Tanger, they said, we can't open that date. I thought they were off by a year. And we had the problems, but when they came up, we worked as a team, ethically, honestly, within the law, and we made it happen. And so, as we now come to the third wheel of the trifecta, I want to say thanks for coming. Be very open with your questions to us during the presentation or after, because we want you to know the facts. Because I see this as a celebration. And we're glad you're here to celebrate with us. Here you go, John.
Thank you. What Milt was talking about is, as part of the wheel, we're going to have a kiosks out on the pier that will talk about the historical significance of this part of the river. And as you're riding the wheel, there will be an audio box up there that will talk about what you're looking at, what direction and how far away different points of interest are, so that when you're up there, it can be educational. This is the most historical part of Potomac River, and the Potomac River is probably the most historical river in the country, maybe in the world. So we're going to take advantage of that, and this will be an educational experience as well. Now, if you're not into that, you can probably, we're going to let you turn the volume down and say, I want to have some quiet time. So you can actually, if you want, go up there by yourself, come at a slow time, and go up and have a peaceful ride. But it's going to be an educational experience as well, and I think we're going to be real excited about the number of people that will come here as educational, because the kids, they can come and get the educational experience also at the Children's Museum. This is just another opportunity to do that. Before I introduce the county executive, just another little couple tidbits. As Milt said, this is a major investment. We spent over $15 million on this. So we didn't make that investment lightly.
Expensive toy.
So, you know, we did our homework, and we saw how the other wheels were doing, and we said, if they can do that, we can do it better. So our goal is to be the most successful wheel in the country, and I think we can achieve that. So I'd like to introduce the county executive for Schern Baker. And as Milt said, he has had some bold statements in his campaign promises, and he's delivering on every one of them, one being economic development. And again, what he's doing on the educational side and what he's doing revamping the permitting process is just tremendous. You know, when someone from outside the county asks me, how's it over there in Prince George's County, and they kind of say it with a snicker, I say, it's going great. Come on over and join the party. So, Mr. Baker.
Can we give the Peterson family a round of applause for this? Isn't this great? I mean, really, they have really lived up to what they said they were going to do, and that goes back to even before I became county executive. But I'm excited. I mean, this is a great day for us in Prince George's County. I see my colleagues out there. The chair, Mel Franklin, if we can give him a round of applause, doing a great job. And I don't know who represents this district. Oh, I'm sorry, Obie Patterson. Can we give him a round of applause? And I singled him out because along with the Peterson family, the council, and the county executive's office, you know, I had the good fortune of convincing a good friend of mine to come on and help me during the first couple of months, Mike Errico, who's in the back there. So if we can give him a round of applause. And I'll be very short because I will not be one of the people riding on the Ferris wheel because I'm afraid of heights. But I will be the guy standing right there at the bottom watching each person go on there, and the number of people are coming and going cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching.
He's going to call it the observation wheel.
The observation wheel.
He's gonna be looking at it.
I really will be looking at it. But, you know, this is an exciting time, as this really is the hat trick. You know, we said that we were going to make this a destination point, not just to come and shop, not just to come and eat, but to be entertained. And if you think about it, you know, when we saw this with the opening of the Tanger Outlet Mall, what we're going to see with MGM, what we're going to see with the observation wheel, is that people, for the first time in a long time, will be stuck in traffic coming to Prince George's County to eat, to shop, to live, and to be entertained. That is an amazing feat. Think about 3 years ago, as John said, would anybody have said that about Prince George's County? That we would be the place that takes it to the next level about entertaining you, about giving you other options, not just for the people who live in the Washington region, but internationally. And so I want to thank the Peterson family and National Harbor for all they're doing, but most importantly for being real committed to Prince George's County and in making it the place to be. Thank you very much.
As we go through here, I'll just throw out a couple more tidbits. You know, there's an amusement tax here in the county, yes. And the price of admission for this is going to be $15, and you multiply out with simple math, and then take 10% of that. It's going to be maybe $10 million, and at 10%, this wheel alone will generate $1 million worth of taxes for Prince George's County, let alone what the sales tax is going to happen when all these people are spending their money in the restaurants and the retail here and up at Tanger. So it's that ripple effect again that comes from this type of an investment, and we're all going to be benefactors of it at the end of the day. So I'd like to now introduce the chairman of the county council, Mel Franklin, to come up and kind of give his thoughts on how he sees this affecting this jurisdiction and Prince George's County. Mel, can you come on up?
Can we give another round of applause for $1 million more in tax revenue for the county? Thank you. I'm gonna also be brief, just as a county executive was. I will be at the top of the wheel, though. I'm not. I enjoy height, so I'll be definitely at the top. Let me just say, you know, the biggest reason why the world is coming to Prince George's County right now is National Harbor. And we have to once again congratulate the vision of Milt Peterson, the Peterson family, for your commitment, for your innovation in continuing to recreate National Harbor, recreate Prince George's County. So again, we can't give you enough rounds of applause. Give another round of applause to the Peterson family and your vision. We really, really appreciate it. Whether as the county executive, whether it's Tanger, MGM, Gaylord, all of the businesses, shops in between, this is truly changing our county and changing the face of Prince George's County. And we look forward on the county council for this to continue to be the economic jewel of our future for forever, for years to come. And my colleague here, Councilman Patterson, who I know has been an avid supporter and facilitator of help making National Harbor the way it is today. Let's give Councilmember Patterson a round of applause for all of his hard work. And the residents who are benefiting from the revenue that National Harbor is creating, from just the incredible change that National Harbor is having for our image of our own county. Tanger Outlets is amazing. It's an amazing place, and it wouldn't happen but for the vision that came to create National Harbor. So again, thank you for all that you've done here with National Harbor. We look forward on the county council to being partners with you for generations to come, and can't wait to see the Capitol wheel built. Again, I'll be at the top, hopefully, and if I can convince my wife to go up there, she'll be up there with me. If not, I'll try to convince some of my colleagues to come up there with me. But again, congratulations and thank you, and we look forward to a great partnership for years to come. Thank you.
So that's what's going to happen over the next 100 days. It's pretty interesting. I think it'll be great to just come down here and see the progress. We're actually going to mount a camera up on top of a building and have it continually run so that at the end of the day we can have it run real quick and it'll just pop up out of the pier. So we're really excited about that. You know, there's a before I have Obi come up, and I just want to leave a visual with you. Think of being out at the end of the dock with 300 or 400 of your best friends at 9 o'clock at night. You've reserved the whole end of the pier, and the wheel is all of yours to enjoy as a group together. Because that's what you're going to be able to do. Have a private party out there, reserve the wheel for your party, and enjoy it together for a full evening. Let's finish, if we could, with Obi Patterson. Please come on up and give us your insights. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, my friend. Good afternoon. Yeah, these are some exciting times in Prince George's County. I'm just excited to see all this wonderful, wonderful development coming across the bridge, if you will, to Prince George's County, and in this case, to District 8. I'm excited about it. You know, this truly is becoming to be a destination. You know, as I said earlier a few minutes ago, we had Tanger, we got MGM coming, and now we got the wheel to sort of close the gap. So Milt and John, we certainly want to thank the two of you for being visionaries to come and invest in Prince George's County. we should ever be indebted to you. And as my county council chair has already said, we stand ready to continue to assist you in any way that we possibly can. And so delighted to know that we are now joining the ranks, I believe, Paris, Seattle, and one or two others that might have the wheel. But guess what? We got one in Prince George's County. So thank all of you for coming out, and enjoy the rest of the day. Thank you very much.